Welcome, this album is about one thing: making sales by learning to move while uncomfortable. Not after the discomfort passes through it. Each track unlocks one idea, loop a track until it clicks, then move on when the gate opens. Don't rush the arc, let's start at the only place that matters: the edge. You've been waiting for a feeling that never shows up on time, that's settled, ready, bulletproof, nothing left to prove. Feeling, but the edge doesn't care if your palms are dry. The edge only asks, are you going to move or not? The edge is the job, not the warm-up, not the obstacle, the job. Every rep you've been avoiding is the only rep that counts. The edge is the job. Every seller who looks smooth from the outside did the shaking on the inside first. Comfort is a destination, not a departure point. You don't wait for the green light, you are the green light. The edge is the job, not the warm-up, not the obstacle, the job. Every rep you've been avoiding is the only rep that counts. The edge is the job. This is where it starts, not when you're ready. Right here, right now, at the edge. The edge is the job.
RTHMIC.app.
Last track locked this in. Discomfort is not the enemy of sales, it is the territory. Now here is the first thing that makes that territory survivable. Rejection feels personal. It isn't every no is a signal dressed up as a sting. This track installs how to read it. They said no when your chest went tight, like a verdict came down in the middle of the night. But a verdict needs evidence to judge a case. All they gave you was a door in your face. Wrong timing, wrong budget, wrong fit, wrong day. Competitor locked in decision already made. None of that is about the bones of what you built. Stop wearing someone else's no like it's guilt. Rejection is data, not a sentence. Stay in the lab, not the dock. Every no has a reason inside it. Find the reason, adjust and knock. Rejection is data. Write it down, what did they say exactly? Was it the price, the pitch, the product, the timing? Because the sellers who win aren't the ones who never lose. They're the ones who know what the losing is teaching. Rejection is data, not a sentence. Stay in the lab, not the dark. Every no has a reason inside it. Find the reason, adjust and knock. Rejection is data. Rejection is data, not a verdict, a variable. Change the variable, knock again.
RTHMIC.app.
You now know rejection. rejection is data, not a verdict. But here is where most people still stall. They read the data, they adjust the pitch, and then they still don't ask. This track is about why the ask itself is not a burden you place on someone. It is a courtesy. You walk them through the whole thing, every feature, every proof, every case. Then you said, so let me know if you're interested, and watch the whole thing slowly erase.
You told yourself you didn't wanna push, that you respected their space, their pace, but you left them in a corridor with no door. That's not kindness, that's self-protect dressed up nice. The ask is an act of respect. It says, I believe this is worth your decision. It says your time is real, so is mine. Holding back the ask is friction. The ask is an act of respect.
A clear yes or a clear no, either one moves the world forward. Maybe is the swamp where good deals go to stall. So ask it clean, ask it direct, ask it without the apology in your voice. It's not pressure, that's professionalism.
The ask is an act of respect. It says, I believe this is worth your decision. It says your time is real, so is mine. Holding back the ask is friction. The ask is an act of respect. Say it clean, say it clear. The ask is the kindest move you got.
RTHMIC.app.
You ask clearly now, that is installed. But here is the trap that catches even good closers. They treat revenue like weather, something that arrives. It doesn't arrive, it accumulates. This track installs. Pipeline is a daily practice, not a quarterly prayer. End of quarter panic, scrambling for the number. Where are you in week one when the work gets done? The big coast you're chasing started 3 months back with a call you almost skipped, an email sent at lunch. Pipeline is a practice, not a prize, not a miracle, not a mood. Daily action, boring and essential, that's the only revenue that's real. Pipeline is a practice. Your number. How many new conversations this week? Not pitches, not closes, just conversation started. That number, done consistently, is the whole secret. Every empire of revenue started that small. Pipeline is a practice, not a prize, not a miracle, not a mood. Daily action, boring and essential, that's the only revenue that's real. Pipeline is a practice. Do the rep, no audience needed. Do it again tomorrow. That's the job.
Unlock concepts and then build on them one song at a time. From RTHMIC.app.
The pipeline is practice that is running. Now here is what happens inside you. As the reps accumulate, discomfort does not stay at the same level forever. It has a ceiling, this track installs the neuroscience of exposure. And why showing up repeatedly is literally rewiring what feels hard. First cold call, heart in your throat, voice half a pitch too high. 50th cold call, routine, almost boring, kinda fine. Not because you got tougher or stopped caring, because your nervous system updated its threat file. The ceiling of your discomfort is not fixed, it moves every time you go near it. The thing that felt impossible 6 weeks back is something you do now without thinking. Discomfort has a ceiling, and your ceiling drops with every rep. You're not just closing deals, you're building the version who doesn't flinch at what used to stop you dead. Discomfort has a ceiling. This is not motivation, this is mechanics. Exposure therapy in a sales suit. Every awkward ask, every quiet rejection is lowering the floor of what scares you. Discomfort has a ceiling, and your ceiling drops with every rep. You're not just closing deals, you're building the version who doesn't flinch at what used to stop you dead. Discomfort has a ceiling. You are not the same person who made that first call. The evidence is in the reps. Keep going. You have built the reps. You know discomfort has a ceiling. Now comes a moment that makes even experienced sellers shrink. Naming the number price is not just a figure on a proposal. The way you say it tells the room whether you believe it. This track installs the posture, say level, then hold the silence. You said the value, showed the proof. They nodded through the whole review. Then came the number and your voice went small, like you were asking them a favor after all. You filled the air before they had a chance. Offered a discount, explained your stance, but every extra word you used to soften the price. Told them you were not standing by it twice. Price is posture, say the number level, let it land. Price is posture, hold the silence, keep your ground. You are not asking permission for the value that you bring. Ooh, price is posture. Let the number do its thing. The price is not a test of whether they like you. It is a clear exchange for the problem you solve. The right person hears the work behind the number. The wrong person was never yours to involve. No flinch, no rush, no nervous little laugh, no discount before they ask the question back. You have done the work, you know what it is worth. Stand in that truth and let the room breathe first. Say it once, then stop. Let the silence have its job. Confidence is not a speech, it is the space you do not feel. Price is posture, say the number level, let it land. Let it land. Price is posture, hold the silence, keep your ground. You are not asking permission for the value that you bring. Price is posture, let the number question.
Rhythmic.app.
You can say the price without flinching, now that is real. But the pitch ends, and then what? Most deals don't die in the room, they die in the inbox, but never got a reply. This track installs follow-up, not as chasing, but as the professional discipline that separates closers from almost. You nailed the meeting, left with good energy. They said they'd think about it, that was 3 weeks ago. You told yourself you didn't want to seem desperate, so you waited and the deal just quietly froze. But they didn't say no, they said they think life got busy, priorities shifted. Your name slipped down, one clear message could have kept the door wide open. Instead the silence grew until it turned into a wall. Follow-up is not chasing, it's holding it open with professionalism. They are busy, you are persistent, most revenue lives in the message you almost didn't send. Follow-up is not chasing. 3 touches minimum before you call it cold. Each one adds value, a resource, a case study, a relevant shift. Not just following up, hope this finds you well. Something real, something useful, something that earns a reply. Follow-up is not chasing, it's holding it open with professionalism. They are busy, you are persistent, most revenue lives in the message you almost didn't send. Follow-up is not chasing. Send the message, add the value, hold the door. Most deals are waiting right there.
Rhythmic.app.
You have run the full arc. The edge is the job. Rejection is data. The ask is respect, pipeline is practice, discomfort has a ceiling, price is posture. Follow-up is professionalism. This final track doesn't add a new idea. It locks in what you now are, someone who moves comfortably through uncomfortable things. That is the only edge that compounds.
You stood at the edge and you didn't wait for ready. You read the no and you went back with better. You made the ask without the apology in your voice. You did the daily work when no one was watching. You said the number level, held the silence, let it breathe. You sent the follow-up you almost talked yourself out of. And each time the discomfort was a little bit lower, because you raised your ceiling one rep at a time. Comfortably uncomfortable. That's not a personality, that's a practice. You don't wait to feel ready anymore, you move and readiness follows. Comfortably uncomfortable. That's where the revenue lives. Every seller who makes it look easy learned to move before the fear moved out. The secret was never the absence of discomfort, it was getting good at operating inside it. That is what you built here, track by track.